A group of academics, doctors and lawyers petitioned Sydney University this week to revoke the honorary professorship given to a Chinese transplant surgeon, Huang Jiefu. He's involved in China's controversial organ transplant system, where most of the organs are taken from prisoners while they are still alive and are killed in the process. Sydney University has defended its decision to honour Huang Jiefu, praising his efforts to reform the organ transplant system in China. But one academic at Sydney University, Fiatarone Singh, decided to petition the university.
I don't know why the University of Sydney continues to support him. I think it's because they don't want to admit that they made a mistake in giving him these honorary professorships.
She says it's not good enough for Huang Jiefu to give lip service to reforming the practice of killing prisoners for their organs.
He could say, the system is corrupt, I don't want to be a part of it, so I can't stop it, I can't affect change, but I'm not going to physically kill a prisoner and take his liver and put it into someone else. He's never done that.
She also described some of the methods used to take organs from live people in China's transplant industry.
Formerly, China used to execute prisoners by a gunshot to the heart or to the head.
They found that method did not preserve the organs well enough.
So they developed a different method whereby the person was anesthetized essentially, but they were still alive and the organs were still being perfused just as they would if the person was awake. Gives the surgeon time to take out all of the organs that they want to.
Having a bank of people in secret prisons already blood and tissue typed means a match is found very quickly.
The executions are timed for the recipient's arrival in the country at the transplant site. So when the person arrives, a match donor, so-called, is found, and that's the day the execution is scheduled.
New South Wales Member of Legislative Council David Shoebridge co-signed the petition.
This is a man who, for more than a decade, day in, day out, transplanted the livers of executed prisoners without consent. That would be a crime in Australia, it would be a crime in New South Wales.
Fiatarone Singh says Huang Jiefu trained in Australia as a transplant surgeon. He returned to China and has carried out transplants continuously since then.
By his own admission, he continues to do about 2 liver transplants every week. So, using his own figures, in his own words, 90 livers essentially per year would have to come from an executed prisoner.
Huang Jiefu, who until recently was Vice Minister for Health in China, now oversees the Organ Transplant Committee in China.
Those prison camps in China also contain prisoners of conscience. Many studies have shown, particularly those of David Mattis and David Kilgore, that those prisoners of conscience are used as a pool of people from which to extract organs for the Chinese transplant system, and that is utterly unacceptable, a gross breach of human rights, and should be condemned.
Human rights lawyer David Mattis, who co-wrote Bloody Harvest, an expose of the illicit Chinese organ transplant system, also signed the petition, calling Huang Jiefu unethical and not deserving of the university honours. NTD News, Sydney, Australia.